Hello, it's day 12. Okay, we're gonna go a little crazy today. I am kind of going off my original plan, and I wasn't really having us work back at all in these 2 weeks because it's not one of like the functional type exercising lifts or whatever. But we're gonna work back today. I think it's important, so I want to work it in. So let's just get right started. Some of these things might be a little bit weird at first, so we're gonna take it a little bit slow and go from there. Start out with just some arm circles, okay? We just need to get our arms, and we need to get our muscles back here a little bit loose, okay? So we're just gonna keep circling. Start with actually little circles, okay? Kind of pull your shoulder blades together a little bit too, so don't like be loose. Be nice and tight, okay? Start to make them bigger. We're still going forward. Nice and big. Now really big. Shoulders are gonna start burning a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna go back to small, but go reverse, okay? Back to small, reverse. Okay, now we're gonna make them a little bit bigger. Get even bigger. Going reverse. Breathe. Okay, come across. Come across. Okay, now I want you to actually come back and forward. So what we're doing is we're almost like not a goalpost, but down, okay? We're gonna come forward and come back, okay? So we are squeezing the shoulder blades, forward, squeezing the shoulder blades, forward, okay? We're just warming up our back muscles for what's about to happen, okay? Okay, a couple more. We are going to start standing, light-ish weights, okay? So I want you to err on the side of lighter for this one because we probably haven't done it before, and we are going to be in a bent over stance. If this bothers your back at all, we'll modify. So let me know if this is a stance that you cannot have, okay? So we're going to grab our weights. We're going to be in a bent over. Don't squat this way. I want you to hinge your body forward, almost like that RDL, right? So we're hinging our body forward, pushing that butt back a little bit, okay? And now what we're doing is we are opening, but we have the weights, and closing. Opening, closing. These are called rear delt flies, okay? So we're working these muscles right back in here, okay? So opening, closing. What I don't want you to do, what I don't want you to do is this, okay? I want you to keep your body in the same place, and all we're doing is moving our arms, okay? Which is why I want you to go lighter, almost too light, until you know and feel good with this, okay? All right, here we go. I'm gonna turn myself in a way that hopefully you guys can see, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice how my pinky is a little bit up. 8. Okay, I'm doing 8. Go to 10 if you can. Okay, but I have a little bit heavier weights here. When I'm coming up, my pinky is coming up, like the back half of the weight. So I'm not here, I'm here. Or rather, I'm not here, I'm here, okay? All right, rest, we got another set. Again, do as many as feels good for you. I've got to do 8. You guys totally can do 10 to 12, but I'm probably gonna put 8 to 10 as our range. All right, here we go. Get set up. 1, see that pinky? The back half is up. 4, 5, core needs to also be tight. 7, 8. keep that core braced and tight to protect your back while you're in the bent over position, okay? Whew. All right, we've got one more set of these. Kind of like roll your shoulders a little bit. We are hitting the back part of your shoulder, your scapula here. So back part. All right, here we go. Last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew, it's a struggle. Okay. All right, take a little rest because we are coming down. Now we're going to do something called a lat pullover. Our lat muscles are going to be right here on the side, okay? So while we were working up here, now we're aiming a little bit more for down here, okay? I'm going to use a 15, 115. Err on the side of caution. Use whatever feels right for you. Start with maybe a 10, maybe a 12. See what feels good, okay? So what we're going to do is you're going to be in this position, and we are taking the weight back. So keep your low back flat. So see how this is more arched? Scoop it down, belly under, okay? Take your arms, keep them straight, bring them right to where you feel a stretch in those aforementioned lats, okay? So like right in here, then you come back up, okay? So right here is where I feel that stretch. Now I'm coming back up. Stretch, coming back up. 4. Let's get our 10, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, take a little rest. It's really important not to let, I'm not going to do this with the weight, but it's really important to not let your shoulders flop back. You got to stay in control. Otherwise, this ends up becoming a shoulder problem. So when you're coming back, don't go past that point where your shoulder doesn't feel good anymore, okay? This really needs to be a lat move. That's why we look for that stretch right there. Put all of your mind muscle connection into these muscles on the sides of your back, okay? Round 2. All right, brace that core. Got it. 9 and 10. Whew, okay. One more set of these. We're gonna give ourselves a second here to recover. All right, here we go. Your back is going to want to arch a lot when you're coming into this spot right here. Try to keep it down. I would rather you use lighter weight to start and feel the control of it. Than to risk doing it incorrectly. There we go. Okay. All right, now we got some wood chops. We've done wood chops before in a cardio video. Now we're actually gonna add some weight to them and make them more of like a true like core exercise. All right, so let's grab, I'm gonna grab a 10. We're gonna use one weight. I'm gonna grab a 10. Now, same motion as we've done before. So the wood chop looks like this and back down, here and down. Now we're keeping that core really braced and tight, okay? Go ahead and start with me here if you haven't. I'm giving a little rotate here, so I'm allowing my core to feel that rotation. Okay, let's switch sides. Pivoting my foot a little bit here on this turn. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, a little rest, and we're gonna do it again. What I love about this too is that while it's working our core, it's also challenging more of our upper back muscles because we're bringing the weight here. So it's getting a little shoulder, getting a little back. So it's kind of another dual purpose. All right, here we go. 4, 5, breathe. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, here we go on the other side. 2, rotate that core, keep it super braced. Whew, arms are dying. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right, now coming down. So now we are starting in this position. Remember from yesterday's video where we did these guys. Now we're doing something different, but similar straight leg position. We're rolling down and rolling up, okay? So when you roll down, I want you to go vertebrae by vertebrae, okay? Keeping the back straight. We're rolling down, coming over. Okay, now we are coming back up, okay? Couple options here. If you cannot get all the way up to here, one thing that you can do once you get here is you can stay here and make them like mini crunches. Shoulder blades coming up off the ground. Okay, so if you feel like you can't get to that all the way up, roll up position, there's some options, okay? All right, let's go ahead and do 10 of these. Always tuck that core, keep it nice and tight right here all the way down. Even right here, I scoop it in. This is very much a Pilates core exercise. Breathe. Come down. Get a nice stretch here. Okay. All right. Take a little rest. We're going to do it one more time. Another option, which I should have probably mentioned as a modification, is you can take a weight, and sometimes the weight will give you a little bit of like force, a little torque upward. So let's say you're coming down right here, okay? And you can dual purpose this, and you can bring it over your head into that lat pull again. Use the weight to push you forward, okay? And then back down. So if you just need a little oomph, that weight might be it. So play around with what feels the best. Like in that case, the weight isn't really adding challenge. It's actually helping it make it a little bit easier for us to push ourselves up, okay? All right, here we go. And again, if you're not there yet, stick with the mini little crunches here. And if all else fails, dead bug. If all else fails, always the dead bugs. We're getting there, guys. Last one. Nice. If you want to give yourself a little stretch here also, I know I'm not normally programming stretches in, but a child's pose here feels extra nice since we worked back in here. So you can get nice child's pose and then walk your hands over and you'll feel the stretch on the side, okay? So get that in. There we go, day 12. I have no more fingers for this. Great job, everybody. Bye.